Collective. Let's see what's coming towards you that's new. Keep an open mind, guys, all right? If you need anything, check out the comment section. What's coming towards you that's new? What's coming towards you that's new? What's coming towards you that's new? Well, you're leaving behind sadness, disappointment, and heartbreak. I am saying that a lot of you could be leaving an experience or multiple experiences behind where they could have like changed very quickly. So what do I mean by that? This could have been something that you felt was going good until it wasn't type of energy. I'm saying that you could be leaving a lot of circumstances like that behind. Oh, I had a lot of faith in that. It obviously crumbled for a reason. It is what it is. I'm gonna let it go. I am saying someone new coming in. Someone who is very stable, very grounded. They're very consistent. They could be the kind of person where they're schedule oriented. So they could be big on having a schedule, sticking to that schedule. They could be the kind of person where they always have a full schedule. They've always got something to do, something going on. I'm saying that this person is heavily interested in you, but I'm also saying that this person is very aware that there's a blockage here, or that you might not give them the time of day easily. Because with the Two of Swords, it's telling me that they want you to take a leap or a risk on them, but they could feel that there's either other competition or that they're going to end up getting frustrated in this relationship. Because you might be in an energy of, let me look at your red flags. It's kind of like you're either going to wait for the other shoe to drop, or you're going to want this person to show you. Show me. Prove it to me. So what happens whenever the spotlight's on you? You know, like when you used to be at school and when you used to be in school, and they would have like talent shows, and for the weeks before the talent show begun, you were perfecting the hell out of your talent. It's like you could have showed your family, showed your friends how talented you were, how you could sing like nobody's business, you could play that guitar. But it's also an energy of, but when you get in front of people, there's a sense of like, uh-oh, my fingers are fumbling. Now my voice is starting to shake instead of it being really strong and confident. That's kind of what I'm saying. So someone here that's new, that's really interested in you, and I'm going to be honest, they don't really have anyone else involved. They're really wanting to see where this could go, but there is some sort of like, is there going to be a blockage? They might not be 100% confident on whether or not you are going to welcome them with open arms, okay? And it could be because, again, although you want to explore it, there's a little bit of like, but I want to know who you are before I say that, yeah, I'm in. I see you getting a message of good news. I see this person communicating with you, flirting with you, being lighthearted, being carefree. I see that you need to listen to your intuition. So when this new person comes in, I'm definitely seeing them wanting to be dedicated. But I'm saying that you're going to need to listen to your intuition, because your intuition might be on like high alert, and you might want to see things as red flags that aren't red flags. That's what I'm saying. Give me more for this new person. Yeah. Moving on from either competition, relationships where there's differences, but we can't respect one another's opinions. What is this person bringing to the table? They are wounded. They are wounded warriors. So they have their own battle wounds. They have their own battle scars. But there's an energy here where this person needs to explore this with you. So whoever this new person is, you're kind of on high alert, wanting to find a red flag, or you're finding red flags. You could see certain behaviors as red flags. Or you could, some of you, I feel like you just don't like the way this person's approaching you. Because the Queen of Wands and Seven of Swords, it's like he's about to tiptoe right into her and her be like, excuse me, watch where you're going. Like, that's kind of the energy this person's giving off. Maybe a little airbrained, absent-minded. That could be the wounded side of them, the fight or flight. Being absent-minded, not really being fully aware of what they're doing, how they're showing up. Just kind of on auto drive, autopilot. So I'm seeing this person offering you something, but I'm seeing you needing to listen to your intuition on whether or not what they're bringing to you is going to be enough. So some of you are about to be offered the opportunity to explore something with someone, offer the opportunity to go out, the opportunity for maybe a date, the opportunity to meet up, the opportunity to maybe join them in something, for something, at something. This person could have something here coming up and they could want you to be their plus one. And in your mind, you could be like, well, I think that's a manipulation tactic. You don't even hardly know me, yet you're asking me to be your plus one to this. Is it a manipulation tactic? That's kind of what I'm saying. So be conscious that your senses could be on high alert here coming up. Somebody could just want to have fun with you. Somebody who's really interested in you. And you being on high alert is going to have them coming in and wanting to give you things. And you're going to be like, I don't want that. I didn't ask for that. And it's like they're going through the options on what would be the perfect offer, the perfect cup, with the intentions of building love. So they're romantically interested in you. Give me more. What do you need to know about this new person that's coming in? Be careful of pushing someone away that's really good, that's a good person, that's genuine, that's strong. It's like for some of you, you've got someone here that's good partner material. However, if you're the kind of person where it's a little bit of like, why are you giving me this? What's the catch? Are you giving it to take it? It's like you always feel like people have an ulterior motive. That could be a pattern that you need to stop. The pattern of always thinking that someone has a certain action, but they mean something completely different. It's like Spirit is asking you to stop that, because you could ruin something that hasn't even got off the ground yet, because you're being so overly skeptical that no matter what way this person approaches you, no matter what they offer, you're so internally conflicted that you don't even want to entertain it. And it's like for some of you, this is the kind of love you desire. This is going to be someone who I'm going to be blunt, they're going to put you on some sort of pedestal. This person, if you allow this relationship to thrive, they're going to fall in love with you so head deep, head first, that they're never truly going to be able to explain to you how much you mean to them. However, you could have dealt with people in the past that made you jealous, that made your fear and ego come out, that made you feel like you shouldn't be confident because it was never just you. And again, that could be the pattern that you need to stop, is expecting your past from this new person. They're not your past. They didn't act that way. They didn't show up in that way. So they shouldn't have to tiptoe around you or prove to you that they're not there to hurt you. Allow this person to show up. That's what Spirit is asking you to do. Allow this person to show up for you. Because some of you, if you're not careful, this new person who I'm telling you is interested in you, they might not even be dating anyone else. It's like they've got their eyes on the prize is you, and they want you. But it's like you're going to be so skeptical. or overanalyzing this person's effort and time and dedication and words, that you're not going to let them in, and then you could ruin something good and sabotage it because you're not willing to step out of a pattern and see that not everyone's like your past. Not everyone's a liar, not everyone's a cheater, not everyone has questionable character, questionable motives. And when you see someone as the enemy, you're going to let them go. So trust yourself enough to know that if someone is that kind of person, you're going to protect yourself. But don't protect yourself from something good. Okay? That's what I'm saying right off the bat. Yeah. Definitely. You need to put an end to something here. That's what I'm saying. You need to put an end to something here. I'm saying that you guys could actually get to something stable. So, if you take the advice given in this reading, if you allow your curiosity to push you, okay? I'm curious about this person. Being curious doesn't mean that you got to marry them. Being curious doesn't mean you got to move in with them. Being curious doesn't even mean that you got to date them. But that curiosity, allow it to push you to get to know this person. Allow your curiosity to fuel you towards this person. I want to get to know you. No pressure, no attachments, no strings. Let me get to know you. And then what I think you're going to notice is that you and this person are a lot alike with the Hierophant here. And I think there's going to be success and victory in a way that both of you have always wanted, but both of you maybe had a hard time getting to because some things needed to be put to rest. Some things that could be hard to put to rest. So yours could be the skeptical side of you. Yeah, you say you like me. Why you like me though? Is it because of the way I treat you? Is it because I look good on your arm? It's like there's always some sense of skepticism, and Spirit's asking you to put that to rest. Because if you can put that part of you that's always skeptical, you're always waiting for the shoe to drop, you're always waiting for someone to show you why you shouldn't have chose them or why your trust issues were always valid, then that's what you're always going to get. So it's like, put that to rest. Trust yourself enough to know that as soon as you see this person as the enemy, or as soon as you see this person as something that's not safe, you're going to take yourself out of it. But there's also a side of this person that needs to be put to rest. The side of them that feels, whoever this is that's new, they could have the tendency that when they get rejected or when someone doesn't accept them right out the gate, they see it as a dagger to them. Well, what's wrong with me that you won't accept me? Why don't you like me? Something has to be wrong with me. When in reality, that's not the case. And that could be something that they need to put to rest. And that could be one of the reasons you two are going to end up making this work out. Because one of you is really skeptical and like, I don't know, stay at arm's length. Stay right there, stay right there. And then the other one's going to be like, come here, come here, come here. So there's that nice little balance. It's like, let's be honest, if both of you were avoidance, well, you can't build with two avoidance because we're avoiding each other. If there's two anxious people, well, we can't build with two anxious because we're both so damn anxious. Neither one of us is going to take the movement, the step, or even get the conversation going because we're so anxious about it. This is a nice balance. It's like where you're skeptical, this person is going to kind of go above and beyond in a way that's not necessarily the healthiest, but in a way that's needed. But I'm saying that once you two really start taking this on a trajectory in the future, so okay, we're going towards the future, I'm into you, you're into me, let's see where this can go. I even think there's going to be some sort of loyalty that's going to quickly come to light. So after maybe hanging out for about 2 months, you guys could become very loyal to one another, kind of like best friends, but more. And I'm saying that there could be a side of this person that's also going to be laid to rest. A side of them that feels that they need to fight for what they deserve. It's like this person doesn't see no as a full sentence. They see no as a challenge. But that could be the wounded side of them, the side of them that always feels like, but I'm meant to fight for what I deserve in this lifetime. Not always. But I do think in this circumstance, it's going to be beneficial. But once you two are able to achieve the end goal, which is a relationship, some of you are going to get married, some of you are going to be in a soul union where you promise long-term to one another. And you guys are really going to align when it comes to the foundation that you're building, how you guys show up as individuals. So your characters are the same. Your morals are the same. Integrity, same. What you value is the same. Once you guys can finally get on that path, that's when this person's going to purge the version of them that feels like the war field is my home. No, it isn't. Peace is now your home. Having someone in your corner and you not needing to prove your point is now your home. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, the moment I met you, I knew you were exactly what I had been asking for. That's what I'm saying. See, you're going to meet someone new, and as soon as they meet you, it's like something's going to click inside of their fucking brain, and they're not going to be able to stop until they get you. And I think for a lot of you, it's because you guys were meant to be together, but I think you're skeptical, and I think they're in an energy of, I ain't giving up. War's war. Do we want to go to war? No. Do we have to sometimes? Yes. That's this person's energy. They're going to prove to you that you can trust them, that they're in your corner, that they want to show up for you. So this person might be consistent to a fault. Like the kind of person where you're like, why are you being consistent? I've ignored you for days and days and days. Because when I tell you this person wants you, I'm telling you this person wants you. I'm not kidding. And it's like, I'm going to get you. That's this person's energy. All right, leaving it here. Have a blessed day.